I just want to say thank you very much, Portsmouth, because I'm from Maine, I live in Portland, and our community radio pretty much sucks. So I'm very, very grateful to have been introduced to Writers Around through Deirdre, and it's been a huge blessing because I've gotten to come to beat night and etc. So very thankful. Happy birthday! Woo! All right. So this one is called Natural Born Killers. 1. I, Lady Lazarus, have been raised to meet my match. The copper smell of blood drives me crazy. The need to kill what haunts and destroys, taunts and infects. The deadly mouths of fakery. It is the animal in my head, an unnamed wheezing breather who craves the guts to speak a grand roar, a many-toned truth about living. No vintage notions of freedom, Kerouac's dead roads through dusty towns in an America that no longer exists. The map back is burning. The smoking trail of stones could kill, sharp as a politician's smile, sharp as the knife in America's back. I am no longer torn, but aligned in algebraic fever with the killers of the bride and groom, the marriage of soulless and fearless who have plenty of nothing to lose. Ginsburg long ago asked, America, why are your libraries full of tears? The answer was static, illiterate with fear. My country, there is no one now to greet you soft at the door, no angel-headed hipster sweetening the threshold between less and more. Our cities are cold and poisoned. There are hungry children scrape mead at your door, but you are not home anymore. 2. A young soldier's face contorts fantastically as he hauls another drink. I ask what he thinks of this bloody desert madness. Me in my sparkle shining dress, mascara mess, craving control, his stiff ache. The weight of his uniform ugly on stooped shoulders. He is fresh from Iraq, drinking himself into a private dark room. Again I ask, but he keeps his secret cocked, a weapon. His sanity depends on it. And later there is viciousness in the kitchen, my swerving voice hissing something about the purity of rage, and hubby says, you're not old enough to hate this way. I tell him the fear of hellfire saves. Shit, man, he says, I'm going to bed. You're a fucking lunatic. Love this domestic bliss. Maybe I am not Lady Lazarus, but instead half dead and howling for Jesus. We were born into the world naked and believing, but isn't it the old, cold human policy to kill without rhyme, meter, rhythm, or reason? This one is called Clocked. I'm sending it out to all of those of you who clock in by day and keep your own time by night. Clocked. Crow of dawn, you piercing trumpet, brainless how you slave to morning's iron rule. You cock-a-doodle-doo, godless and animate. Morning. 5 a.m., the tangy warmth of last night's fuck still lingers in layers, quilts, sheets, blankets. My dreams are loaded with bad chemistry. My mind's not right. Echo there, I know. Who said it first? I wonder, does he want to be reimbursed? Creak floor early, drag my body, heavy murk mind out of bed when your electric cry explodes. What hell did you clunk out of? Devils lighting your numbers? Who invented you? Probably some jobless fucker hopping to your tune. At AM 3, I woke hard and watched your minutes collect like buzzards at the heap of some purpling corpse. Heard dogs fucking behind the house, sweat greasing my half-sleep, that damp fur stink. Not like my man's familiar warm peak when I tumble him across wet fields, roll him into Latin, lost languages, utterance of grief and hunger twining and coming. But that was last night, and I knew you were gearing up for your savage rouse. 5, 5, 5, it is 5. Up you work hag, you drugged poet. Finally silence at the palm slam, not sly, but a brutal swat. I loathe you because you crow that this newborn day will live and die between my first to last yawn.